Hi students, welcome back to Chapter 6 Construction of Quadrilateral. Today we are going to learn the construction of square. Before let us look at the properties of squares once more. Let us see its properties. You know, all sides of a square are equal in length. So we can say side AB equal to side CD, that equal to side AD, and which is equal to side BC. Second property, opposite sides are parallel. You know, AB parallel to CD and side AD parallel to BC. And you know, all angles are right angles, which means angle A equal to 90 degree, angle B equal to 90 degree, angle C equal to 90 degree, and angle D equal to 90 degree. Here you can see diagonals are equal in length, which means diagonal AC equal to diagonal BD. And here diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other, which means diagonals divide another into two equal halves and make right angles. So AO equal to CO, BO equal to DO, and angles, angle AOB equal to 90 degree, angle BOC equal to 90 degree, angle COD equal to 90 degree, and angle DOA also 90 degree. Dear children, we have learned to draw a square of specified sides using set square in class 5. Do you remember it? Okay, let us refresh our memory. Construction of square. See this question. Draw a square of sides 4 cm long. Are you ready to draw? Then first let us draw a line of length 4 cm by using a ruler. And you know, all angles of a square are right angle. So let us draw perpendicular from the both end of this line. For that, keep a set square on the line for getting 90 degree angle from the first end of the line. Then draw a perpendicular line. Then use a ruler and mark 4 centimeters, or you can use set square itself for getting 4 centimeter. Then repeat the same from the other end. Draw perpendicular line, then mark 4 centimeter. Then join these points with a ruler. Then erase the unwanted parts. Now we get a square of sides 4 centimeters long. Okay children? And we have seen how we can draw perpendicular using a compass in the lesson equal triangles. Do you remember that? Okay, now let us refresh the construction of square using a compass also. See this question children. Draw a square each side 3.75 centimeters long. Okay, ready? See students, here it's very difficult to take exact 3.75 centimeter length by using a ruler. So let us take double the length of 3.75 centimeter. That is 3.75 plus 3.75, that will get 7.5 centimeters, right? Okay, now let us draw a line with 7.5 centimeters length. Then let us draw the perpendicular bisector for getting the midpoint of 7.5 centimeters. For that, set the compass width approximately 2/3 of the line, and without changing the compass width, draw an arc above the line and below the line segment. Again, without changing the compass width, place the compass on the other end and draw an arc above the line as well as below the line. Now we get two intersecting points. By using a ruler and draw a line between the points where the arcs intersect. Now we get perpendicular bisector of the line PQ, that is passing through the exact midpoint of the line 7.5 centimeters length. That means both sides are 3.75 centimeters length. Here our question is draw a square with each side 3.75 centimeters long, right? For that, Again set the compass with 3.75 centimeters length. Now it's easy to take 3.75 centimeters, right? Let us keep the compass from the point P to the midpoint M. Now our compass width is 3.75 centimeters length, and taking M as center and cut an arc to the perpendicular line, give name as R. Again taking R as center, draw another arc of radius 3.75 centimeters. Then without changing the compass width, taking P as center and draw one more arc. Here the two arcs intersect at point S. By using a ruler, join points R and S and points P and S. Now we get PMRS a square with each sides 3.75 centimeters long. This is the answer. Children, so far we saw how to construct square when its length of a side specified in the question. In this lesson, we are going to learn another method for the construction of a square. Suppose the length of a diagonal is specified instead of the length of a side. For example, how to draw a square of diagonal 5 cm. First, let us mark a rough sketch of a square and its diagonal. See children, you know diagonal split the square into two triangles. Can you say what the angles of these triangles are? Yes, one angle in each is right angle. And you know two sides of each triangles are equal in length. So we can say each is an isosceles triangle. So the other angles are 45 degree. Now start drawing. First draw a horizontal line with any measure, because length of its sides does not mention in the question. Then use a protractor and mark 45 degree angle. Then take a compass and adjust its width 5 cm. Then mark 5 cm on the slanted line. Then draw a perpendicular line from this point to the bottom line. Either use a protractor or a set square. Now let us use a set square and draw perpendicular line to the bottom line. Then again use a protractor and mark 45 degree angle. Then use a ruler and draw a line to this point. Then again use a set square and complete this square. Then erase the unwanted parts. Now we get a square of diagonal 5 cm. There is another way to draw a square. First let us draw a rough sketch of this square. So you know length of a diagonal is 5 cm. First we are going to draw a circle of diameter 5 cm. For that, take 2.5 cm width in a compass and draw a circle. Then mark its diagonal 5 cm. Then draw one more perpendicular diameter by using a set square or protractor. Now I am using a protractor and mark 90 degree angle. Then use a ruler and draw perpendicular diameter. Then join these ends with a ruler. Now we get a square of diagonal 5 cm. Now let us do questions from page number 108 and 109. Question number 1. Can you draw this pattern of squares in your notebook? See children, in this question you can see all squares are 2 cm each. So total length of all squares are 6 cm. So first let us draw a square of side 6 cm. like this. You can use any of the above method to draw this square. Then mark the points on each side 2 centimeters apart like this. Then use your ruler and draw lines horizontally and vertically. Then erase the unwanted parts. We get the required pattern. Question number 2. Let us see another pattern. First, let us find the total length of 3 squares. That is 4 plus 2 plus 1. We get 7 centimeter. Okay. Then draw a square of side 7 centimeter. For that, draw a line 7 centimeter length. Then use a protractor and mark 90-degree angle. Then draw a perpendicular line. We know all sides of a square are equal. So take a compass and adjust compass with 7 centimeter and draw one arc from this point. Then repeat the same from the other two ends. Then join the intersecting points. We get a square of side 7 centimeter. Then mark the points on each sides at the interval of 4 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 1 centimeter like this. Then draw lines horizontally and vertically. Erase the unwanted parts. We get the required pattern. Third question. In this question, they have given the length of diagonals of each squares. So let us take total length of diagonal as 2 plus 2 plus 2. We get 6 centimeter. Okay. Let us draw 6 centimeter diagonal in a circle. For that, let us take circle of diameter as 6 centimeter. Then take 3 centimeters width in a compass and draw a circle with radius 3 centimeter. Then mark its diagonal as 6 centimeter. Then draw another perpendicular diameter by using a protractor. For that, mark 90-degree angle. Then draw another perpendicular diameter. Then join these ends. We get the square of diagonal 6 centimeter. Then use a ruler and mark the points on each diagonals 2 centimeters apart. Then join these points like this. Then erase the unwanted parts. We get the required pattern. Okay children, clear? Then see you in the next class with the construction of rectangle. Till then, bye.